Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakudash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai being the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops, a great millstone, and who rule well and teach well, and for teaching me this 100% truth, according to the scriptures. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the brothers and the very few sisters who are walking in this truth with all sincerity and meekness, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. But most importantly of all, having faith and believing in the name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and holding on to his teachings. So real quick, man, I want to make a short edifying lesson. Spirit jumped on me again today to make another lesson. I saw this video. This is a video I have saved a couple days ago, maybe a week's. I don't know. I'm getting to it now. And I wanted to say it because I wanted to make a lesson on it, man. I wanted to make a lesson on how men, how men basically are putting their trust and giving their strength onto their women or women in general. When the scripture speaks against that, right? When the scriptures tells us who we should put our trust in. And let me say this, right? Only the so-called black, Spanish, and Native American man can be connected to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? Because we are the true Israelites of the Bible, for one. Two, he is our God. He is our power. So, with that being said, right? So, this is this whole teaching, doctrine that's being taught, and I'm gonna play the video and bring a couple scriptures out, and Lord willing, this be edifying. So so to what I was saying, it's like this mentality is the mentality that a lot of our men are under.
Oh, how you know I'm coming?
What happened? Put it in the kitchen table. I'll be out in a little bit. So with that being said, right, how our men are giving their strength unto their women. How they think that you need a woman to make you great, and how you need your so-called better half. When in reality, that's not true, man. Only the Lord can make you great. Only the Lord can be your strength. Only the Lord can pick you up. Only the Lord can pick up the pieces of you and put you together and make you a whole new man. Not a woman, and not yourself. But this is the teachings that are out in this world, man. And basically is a simp spirit. Oh, I need her. I can't function without her. Or basically just like, nigga, grow some nuts, right? Grow some nuts. And we've all been there. Speaking first and foremost with myself, right? I've been there before. But Thawada Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and making me understand through the Holy Spirit and through the scriptures, first and foremost, right? That it's not so. It's not true. That my strength comes from the Lord. I should I should feel like that about the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's how a man should feel about with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's how a man should feel about with the Lord. That we can't function without the Lord. That we need him in our corner. We need him to pick us up. Can't put your trust in men. And that also is applying for for women, because like in a sense, I mean, like when it says don't put your trust in men, it's talking about women too, right? Because it's as mankind. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, let me start doing it a lot around. I'm gonna play this video, and I'll get some scriptures out.
No matter what happens to a dude, They get back up, they try to put those pieces back on the table, and they try to play the game again. They try to get after it, even when they're fucked up, even though when they know they're losing, even when they know they don't have a snowball's chance of winning. And sometimes all that guy needs is his woman just to believe in him. A woman that's got...
You see, that's where he fucked. That's where it goes wrong. Like, yeah, you as a man should be wanting to pick yourself back up. You as a man should be wanting to you know, put the pieces back on the chessboard, so to say, right? With your life, right? But we can't do it of ourselves, and ain't definitely no woman gonna help you get to that level, man. As a spiritual level. I ain't talking about I want to make my business grow. I ain't talking about worldly success. I'm talking about heavenly success, spiritual success in the Lord, right? Only the Lord can do that. Not yourself, and not definitely no woman, man. See, and that's what you further. All you need is a woman that's gonna what? Let's finish playing.
His back, that's watching his six, that says, I know you're fucked up too, I know you're imperfect, but I'm gonna roll these dice with you, and we're gonna see together how far we can get. And while you're taking care of all that shit in the world, I'm gonna take care of you. When you come home, my fight is to make sure I get you back in fighting shape. I put you back together. A guy that has that in his corner can fucking take over the world. He can run through walls, and I don't think women realize how powerful they are. They can make that man something great by giving him that support, because all he needs is a little bit of encouragement. All he needs is maybe just a little bit of validation when all the fucking world's against him. Somebody that's got his back and believes in him. And the opposite's true. When women throw guys under the bus, when they make fun of them, when they dismiss them, when they bet on somebody else because they think he's gonna get further in life than this guy, it just fucks them up. Their whole board gets wiped out. And you see these guys get destroyed by these relationships, just totally wrecked by it. But what do? They get back up. They start trying to put those pieces back on the board, and they start trying to play the game again. And that's what the fucking journey of a man is.
You see, and that right there, man, that's worldly wisdom, man. That's just niggas trying to sound deep. That's niggas trying to sound like they got the answers, when in reality, they don't. All the answers you need are right here in the scriptures, man. This is all your answers right here. Right? The word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's all your answers are in the book. And that's just men trying to sound deep. Men trying to be so-called philosophers and trying to be the deepest in the fucking pool of knowledge. And nah, man. You know, ain't nobody deeper than the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, basically all he's saying is a lot of nothing. Because it ain't really gonna get you in that spiritual level of that spiritual growth. It ain't. And yeah, put your fucking trust in a woman. Give your strength to a woman, and you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. Think that all you need is a woman to have your back. Now, I'm not saying that a woman can't do her part. A woman's supposed to do her part. A woman's supposed to be your rest. Right? When you come back into the world, from the world, and you go back home, she's supposed to be your rest. She's supposed to have your dinner ready. You know, make sure things are running smooth in the house, right? She's supposed to have the house cleaned. She's supposed to have the kids checked, right? All of that, you know, to make. Next time, tell Amaya. Yeah, throw it in the garbage. Salaki, right? So, you know, she's supposed to have everything running smooth in the house. She's supposed to be a help. That's what a wife is, a help. She's supposed to help you, man. But she's not going to encourage you. She's not going to build you up. She's not going to be your strength. The Lord is, man. How can she do that when you're her head? You're her leader. How can she? No, but see, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is our head. He's our leader. So we follow him. Why? Because he's going to give us the strength. You know, he makes us great. He picks us up from the ground, not woman. You know, now, like I was saying earlier, right? The scriptures talks about a righteous woman doing her part, right? A righteous woman taking care of home, Now, we know that in today's society, a woman and a man has to work, think inflation, right? Unless you make real good money, then that's different. But, in today's society, man, it's not like that. A man and a woman has to work. And guess what? They both still got to do their part. One is a man and one is a woman, right? They both, have to come together and walk in one mind, right? Basically, walk together, right? And walk together in what? In the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So, but that means by the woman doing what the Lord asks her to do in her part, and for the man to do what he needs to do in his part. But let me grab a couple scriptures out, right? Because like I said, man, you put your trust in the woman. You if you dependent on the woman to be your, in other words, salvation, because that's what that sounds like, then you're in for a hurt. You're in for a world full of sorrow, man. But because you're just gonna get destroyed. Because that's wicked at the end of the day. That's not the righteous order of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Psalms chapter 40, verse 2, right? It says, he brought me up also out of a horrible pit. Let me grab it in a blue letter. Psalms 40. That way, I could get both. I could get the NIV and the KJV, right? I'm gonna read the NIV. It says Psalms chapter 40. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit. You see that? Out of the mud and mire, he set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. You see that? The Lord lifted you out of that slimy pit, out of that hole, out of the dust. The Lord lift you up out of that mud and wiped you down and cleansed you and refreshed you. The Lord, not the woman. It doesn't say my woman or turn for your woman to lift you up out of the miry pit. No. The Lord lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our power. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in him. You see that? Put their trust in him. Not their trust in the woman, not their trust in family, not their trust in men, not their trust in themselves, but in him, in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who does not look to the proud, to those who turn aside to false gods. You see, blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, man. Blessed. Doesn't say blessed is the one who trusts in a woman to have his back. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. That's who we, as an Israelite man, as a so-called black, Spanish, and Native American man, right? That's who we are supposed to put our trust in the Lord, man. Not in no one else. Not even in yourself, man. Not even in yourself. Remember, the Lord directs our footsteps. He is in control of everything, right? Let me see what else. Proverbs 31:3. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 3. It says, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, right? And the strength, what that means, your inner strength too, man. Give not your strength, give not yourself, man, unto women. Why? Because they're not going to lead you out of no pit. They're not going to be there when times get hard. How can, and I'm pretty sure, listen, I've had my share of women, man, where trust me, I can speak all out of experience, and not to be like, to boast, trying to say like, yeah, never that, man. It's for edification purposes only, and through experience we can we can explain and elaborate and explain to those, right, with experience, right? Experience is like the best teacher, right? You heard that phrase, that saying. So it says, give not thy strength unto women. Don't give your strength unto the woman, man. For what? That's you're setting yourself up for failure, man. And that goes in a lot of ways. Don't when things get a little rocky, don't let her attitude, because women catch attitudes. They might have a slick mouth here and there, especially when you're dealing with your woman, right? Don't let that get you out of character also, right? That's giving your strength onto her, but it also means giving your strength onto her as like, oh, I need her. If I don't have her, I don't want nobody else. If I don't have her, I can't continue to live. Nah, man. That's not the spirit to be in. I'm going to read that again. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Because it will destroy you, man. Spiritually. Spiritually, man. Look at the story of Adam and Eve, man. Eve, man. Eve caused Adam to fall. So that's what you can't give your strength onto women. You can't let her become the head. You cannot. Now it doesn't mean y'all both can't come to a decision together, but at the end of the day, she has to run it through you. And that's her doing her part too. That shows that she believes in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai by coming to you and by coming to you and asking, look, what you think of this? Da 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 da. Should we do this or no? Should we go here or no? Should we? And obviously at the end of the day, you got the last say in whatever situation it is. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, right? 1 Corinthians, because at the end of the day, man, the man is the head. The man runs. He's the leader. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, I'm going to start at verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. You see, he's our head. He's our leader. We follow him. We follow Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And the head of the woman is the man. You see, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. So there's an order to things, right? Like the scriptures say, I came to do the will of him that sent me. So he came to follow orders of who that sent him, of the Father. Just like he followed the Father's orders, we follow the Father's orders through the Son. And the woman follows the Father's orders through her man, right? It's a righteous order, But the point that I was trying to bring out was that the head is the man of the woman, meaning he is the leader. She must follow him, She must follow him. Obviously, you're not going to follow your man into folly and to wickedness. You're not going to follow if he's telling you to, come on, we're going to fucking set somebody up or do some, some wicked stuff. That's different. But if he's following you and if he's leading you in righteousness, right? And he's doing what he needs to do as a man. He works, he comes home, he does what he take care of his family, his responsibilities. Then that's a man you should follow. But the point was that the man is the head of the woman. The woman is supposed to follow the man. The man is the leader. That's the righteous order. But in today's society, they're exalting the woman as she is the prize, when in reality the man is the prize, especially a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, especially a man of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He is the ultimate prize, man. It's not the other way around. But in this world, in this society that we live in today, they teach to put the woman up on a pedestal. That's that queen of heaven spirit. She's everything. I need her. She's my world. She's this. Nah, man. And there's a lot. And I mean, and what's today's terminology? That would be called what? A simp. You're a simp. You a whatever it is, or mama's boy, right? Because that comes from a lot of mama boy too. That comes from a lot of mama's boys stuff, man. because a lot, in a lot of single home families, being raised by the mother. So that's the vibration they pushing out, and which that's nothing new. That vibration always been out, but it's just now more and more. It's more and more now. This is why this truth is coming out, right? This is why it's important to really listen, to hearken unto the words of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because this is the only thing that could give you an understanding of what's going on in today's life, man. What's going on in the world. This is the light. This word is the light that shines in this world of darkness, man. Of no light, of no true wisdom, of the scriptures, man. This is the book of Jeremiah. Chapter 17. Salaki, 1 second. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 7. It says, let me see, did I have another verse? Nah, that's not it. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7, it says, blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and whose hope the Lord is. You see that? It doesn't say blessed is the man that... Go sit down. I'll be almost out. Go sit down. It says, blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and whose hope the Lord is, right? Blessed is the man that trusts. It doesn't say blessed is the man that trusts his woman. Blessed is the man who puts his hope and trust in his woman or in himself. No, blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and whose hope the Lord is. You see that? Look up that word hope real quick. Aspiration, desire, man. Expectation, his trust. That's who we're supposed to put our trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Not in yourself and not definitely in no woman. Not definitely a woman. That doesn't mean that you don't love her. You're just not going to put your trust in her. You can't. How could you? She's the weaker vessel. If you're being led by your woman will have you going spending money you don't need to go spending. Your woman will always want to go out, vacations. Your woman always want to do things. No, man, no, man. Your woman will have you destroyed. Have you with no money in your bank account, right? Or have you, and a woman, a woman doesn't really respect that because that's not in her genes, man. Trust me, man. A woman respects a man that stands up for himself. A woman's not going to respect no nigga that never puts his foot down, man. Constantly a yes man. No, man. Yeah, you got to have a balance. You got to say no, and sometimes you give her a treat, be like, you know what, let's go. Or, we could do this. Whatever. First Peter chapter 3, verse 7. First Peter chapter 3, verse 7. I'm going to get straight to the point. You know what? I'm going to start at verse 5, man. Let me see. Start at verse 5, man. For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also who trusted in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, adorn themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. You see that? Subjection. That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be subjected unto your man, unto your own man. Not all types of men. You're not supposed to have a little roster on the side. No, man. On subjection unto their own husbands. Meaning you belong to him. You listen to him. Especially a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Especially. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. You see that? She called him Lord. She knew he was her Lord. And Lord is what? Like basically, like a landlord. Like he governs that land, right? Like a landlord, right? That's what the Lord, let's look at the Lord. It's a sense of authority, basically. He to whom a person or thing belongs, about which he has power of deciding, a master, a lord, the owner, one who has control of the person. You see that? That's who a man is. That's why the scripture said that the man is the head of the woman. The man is the Lord. He's the master. He is he has control over his woman. If your man tells you, if the man says, yo, we're not doing this, we're not going here, or I'm not doing this, that's what it is. You're not wearing that, no, you know. Only a real woman of the Lord is gonna obey that, man. She's gonna listen and trust that, and she's gonna take heed. And an unrighteous woman, man, an ungodly woman is not. But the point is that not to give your strength unto the woman, man. Right? Likewise, Salakia, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazement. You see, so verse 7, likewise ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. You see that? The weaker vessel. Because she is the weaker vessel, man. Physically and spiritually, man. And the man is obviously the stronger vessel. He's stronger definitely in spirit. He could withstand more than a woman can. You know, he could go through more turmoil and more pain and more punishment in whatever situation. A man is tougher to break. A woman can easily be broken. Her mind can easily be broken. You know, a woman can easily fall into temptation. That's why the serpent went through Eve to get to Adam. He didn't go straight to Adam. He went straight through Eve because he knew. And that's the same thing that's going on today with videos like this.
No matter what happens to a dude, they get back up, they try to put those pieces back on the table, and they try to play the game again, and they try to get after it, even when they're fucked up, even when they know they're losing, even when they know they don't have a snowball's chance of winning. And sometimes all that guy needs is his woman just to believe in him. A woman.
You see, that's the serpent right there. That's the fruit that he's yielding out. The confusion, the false doctrines, the ideologies. All that man needs is his woman to back him up. No, man. All the real man needs is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's it. You know, but that's the same thing going on in today's time. The serpent is going to Eve to get to Adam, to get to the man. Why? Because he knows the woman is the weaker vessel. This is where you get that whole movement too, feminism. This is why you had got that movement, to give women this false, like what's that word, man? An illusion that she is equal to the man when she's not. And then because we're saying you're not equal to the man, the Lord is saying it. The scriptures is saying it. The woman is the weaker vessel. The man is the head of the woman. You know, those are the words of the Lord. Those are the words of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know, Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, than to put confidence in man. And by that, in man, that means mankind. That attains to your woman. If you go into this word confidence, of course, trust, belief, faith, dependence, your self-assurance, you know. You need to put your belief and faith into who? Into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and not man, not your woman. It is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua than to put confidence, trust, and faith in man. You know? And that goes to your woman too. Don't put your trust in your woman. Don't give your strength onto your woman. Don't let her dictate how you think and react. And nah, man. You know, those are all lies, man. You know, because a woman will forget you. You know, who knows? A woman, you see, this is the thing I learned. A woman will love you one day, but let's say y'all have a bad outfalling, boy, that woman will turn into your worst enemy. That's why you get a lot of, like, you know, child support, right? A lot of a woman will, man, listen, and it's crazy, man. That's how it be, though, man. That's how it be. A woman could love you so much one day, but once you have a fallout, nigga, she will hate your guts. She will put you on child support, knowing that you was always there for your kids, right? That's what a woman do. That's technically a man's fault too, man, for putting his trust in her. Nah, she won't do me like that. Nah, this and that. Nah, she will never cheat on me. Nah, she won't. You put in a little bit too much trust, man, in these women. You know, she'll definitely forget you and move on, but the Lord won't, man. So now you see who you need to put your trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 15. Can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, see, this is a woman will forget her child. A father will forget his child. If a father and a woman will forget their child, what makes you think a woman won't forget you? Hell yeah, she would. They may forget. You see that? They may forget. Yet will I not forget thee. But the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua will never abandon you. He will never forsake you, man. He will never forget you. So who do you think you should put your trust, your belief, and your faith in? Who should be your strength? Right? The Lord. Obviously, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. That's who you should put all your trust and faith in. You know, that Queen of Heaven spirit has always been around. Let me grab the book of Luke, chapter 8. I'm going to start at the previous verse. Luke, chapter 11, verse 27. And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company, this was Yahweh Shai speaking. He was speaking in parable. He was basically, doing what he do, teaching. And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. So this woman comes, he's teaching, and she comes out and yells, like, out of the crowd, like, Blessed is the womb that you came out of, and the breasts that fed you, right? Basically giving praises and exalting the woman on high. This is where you get this whole married a virgin doctrine, man. Like, oh, she didn't need no man to get pregnant, right? That's that whole same spirit, the Queen of Heaven spirit, praying to the Virgin Mary and all this. And a lot of Christians will be like, oh, yeah, no, we don't pray to the Virgin Mary. But you still believe in that whole fake story that she was pregnant with the son and that Joseph is not Yahweh Shah's biological father, which he is. The scriptures prove it. But anyways, and it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, she said unto Yahweh Shai, Blessed is the womb that bare thee. Blessed is the womb that nursed you, and the breast which that fed you, right? Basically, bless the woman. Luke chapter 11, verse 28. But he said, yeah, rather, he said, nah, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua, and keep it. That's no, we ain't no, we're not doing that. Blessed are those that hear the word and do it and keep it, practice it. Those are the truly blessed, man. He's not with that whole Queen of Heaven spirit. He's not with that. The Lord ain't with that. But proving the point that even back then, there was always trying to do this. Even back then, you still had that same energy, vibration trying to be put out and being put out. It was being put out just like today. Just like today, man. Just like videos
woman
like
just
this.
To believe in him. A woman that's got his back, that's watching his six, that says, I know you're fucked up too.
Videos like this, Psalms chapter 18, verse 35. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Only the Lord can make you a great man. Only the Lord can make you a real man. Only the Lord will never abandon you. Only the Lord directs your footsteps, man. No, not women, not a woman. And that's the spirit that a lot of our men are under. You know, even though they say, nah, I'm the man of the house. Yeah, right. You could clearly tell that they not. For one, if they don't believe in the scriptures, the way the scriptures is telling you of how it should be, then you definitely, your woman runs you. You know, you could easily tell. You know, because, bro, you see it. You know, thou hast also given me thy shield, thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holding me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Only the Lord can make you great, man. Only Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua can make you a great man. You know, you don't need no woman to make. Basically, you're giving your strength onto her, man. You're being dependent on a woman to do what? Nah, man. The scriptures speak the opposite of that. You know. Now, yeah, the scriptures speak that a woman has her part, and she could be a pillar of rest unto her man, and that a good wife is a good thing to her husband. Yes. But it does not mean that she is your backbone. Our backbone is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's our backbone. You know. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, unto the sheep of Israel. Until next time, shalom.